I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you a test question on parallel and perpendicular lines. The question here is, graph each pair of lines on the same coordinate grid, find slope and conclude whether the lines are parallel, perpendicular or neither. So we have two parts here. You need to pause the video, answer the question and then look into my suggestions, right? So what I will do here is I'll sketch the graphs of these lines. Once you're done with your work, you can always check your solution. Is it okay? The first one here is y equals to half x minus 4. Now this is given in slope-intercept form. So for this line, m, the slope is equals to half. And y-intercept b is equals to minus 4. When I write m and b, I'm trying to say that the equation is of the form y equals to mx plus b, where m is the slope, right, and b is y-intercept. So let me sketch this line. So when I say m is the slope, which is half, it means rise over run, and b is minus 4. Let's say this is y-intercept b. In this case here it will be minus 4. Okay. Sorry for that. This is minus 4, b. The y-intercept, is it okay? X and y. Slope is half. It means it rises 1 unit, runs 2 unit, rises another one, runs 2. The ratio is 1:2. So if I go up by 4, right, rise is 4, then run will be 8, right? So rise over run is half, means something like this will be the graph of this line, where that point is going to be 8. Since a rise of 4 will give you run of 8, 1/2. That is the meaning of slope. So in this triangle, you see the line is rising, positive slope, and the ratio of change in height, change in y, to change in x is 1:2. Is it okay? The next line here is x minus 2y plus 2 equals to 0. Let's write it in slope-intercept form. So we'll rearrange, because we need to find the slopes also. So we can take 2y on the other side. So we get 2y equals to x plus 2, or y is equals to half x plus 1, dividing both by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and here we get half x. So what you notice here is that the slope is same, right? For the second line, slope is also half, right? So this line is going to be parallel to the line already drawn here, and the y-intercept is 1. So for the second line, y-intercept of 1, that is it, and slope of half. That means half, you can also say change in y over change in x. If I go 1 unit down, I go 2 left. Do you see that? So what I make here is a line which is parallel to this. So I'm actually making a line parallel to this going through the point. Is it okay? And the point here, if this is 1, this is going to be minus 2. That gives you a slope of half. Both the lines will be parallel. Reason is very clear, that the slope for the second line, which is this, is also equals to half. Do you see that? Same slope means parallel lines. So m1 is equals to m2. Therefore the lines are parallel. Now let's do the next one. Y equals to 2x minus 4. Slope m is 2. Y-intercept b is minus 4. So I can sketch this line with y-intercept of minus 4. Let us say somewhere here, minus 4. Slope of 2. That means like 2 over 1. Rise 2 times, run half. Do you see that? So if I'm at minus 4, if I go 4 units up, I got 2 units to the right. So that makes it slope of 2, right? So steeper than what we did earlier. So I could draw this line kind of like this. where that point is going to be 2 for us. So this line represents y equals to 2x minus 4. Now let's draw the next line, which is y equals to minus 2x plus 4. Can you answer the question? Is it parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Well, the slope here is minus 2 and y-intercept is plus 4. Now these slopes are not negative reciprocal, right? So they are neither. These are not negative reciprocal, right? They are both 2 and minus 2. Negative reciprocal means minus 1 over 2. You get the idea. So this line, let me sketch this one. Y-intercept of 4 somewhere here. Slope of minus 2 means that it goes down. If you go down 2 units, you go 1 unit. If you go down 4 units, you go 2 units. So this line will be kind of like this. They both will have same x-intercepts. However, they are not perpendicular. They are not perpendicular, right? So you can see for yourself that rise over run is 4 over, so you're coming down 4. So that is minus 4 over 2, which gives you minus 2. So this case is neither. The previous was parallel. So can you write down the equation which will result into perpendicular line? So the question is, what could be perpendicular to given line? It could be y equals to minus half x. Do you see that? If I write y equals to minus half x, then that makes it perpendicular to the given line. Y equals to minus 2x is not. I hope this concept is clear, since that creates a lot of confusion at times in students. So I hope it works. Thanks for watching. Feel free to share my videos, and if you like, that'd be great. Thank you and all the best.